Hi everyone, welcome to Kloverpoint Tutorials. Today we're going to give a brief demonstration on how to set up your Kloverpoint profile page. Now the first thing that you need to do is sign up for a Kloverpoint account, and once you log in, the first page that you actually see is your Kloverpoint page, and that is what visitors will also see when they view your Kloverpoint account. Now to start, after you've logged in, you will see a navigation menu on the left side of the screen here. Now the content that you see here is actually what would typically be viewed on a user's Kloverpoint profile page. But by default, once you set up an account, there's actually not much content available, and it looks pretty plain. So to customize and give your profile page the look and feel that you want, you need to make some changes. And to do so, you would click on the View Account link and click on the Edit button here. Now, when you click on this button, there are two buttons here that are associated with your Kloverpoint profile. The first button here is the account information. Now, this is the information that we actually store within our system in order to notify you of any changes, or for you to recover lost passwords, or if someone tries to contact you via the Kloverpoint system, then we can communicate with you. So the first field here is your email address. And it is actually quite important that you keep this email address up to date and current, because if it's not, then you won't be able to recover passwords, or we won't be able to communicate with you if someone tries to connect with you. The next field here is the password field. So these two fields can be changed at any time. So there's no limit on how often you need to change your password, or how often you can change your password. So these are the two fields to do so. Down below here is where you can actually select your Kloverpoint profile photo. Now you can upload your own photo if you wish by clicking on the Browse button here. Doing so will actually open up the standard Windows user interface for you to navigate and select the photo of your choice. If you don't want to select your own photo, you can actually use any of the default photos that we have provided for you here. Now down below, here's the personal contact form. If you want people to be able to contact you through Kloverpoint, you can select this option, and what this does is actually place a link on your profile page where users can actually click on the link and contact you. Any viewers will actually not be able to see your email address, as the email address that you provide above here is actually stored within our system. This personal contact form is just a method for others to be able to contact you. Here is the relationship email settings. If you want to receive notifications from other Kloverpoint users who want to connect with you, you can select this box. By default, it is already selected. If you don't want others to be able to connect with you, just uncheck this box, and other Kloverpoint users won't be able to add you within their select groups for privacy purposes. Here is the default time zone. You can select which time zone you're in, and here's the field for the private email notifications. Now this is a new communication tool that has been recently added to Kloverpoint, and this allows you to actually send email within our system by communicating with your Kloverpoint contacts. You can't actually use the private email system to send other users any email. It has to be contacts that are within Kloverpoint. And the last field here is meta tags. So if you want to insert any keywords so that your profile page can be found on search engines, just click on this link and insert the keywords of your choice. And once you're done, you can just simply click on the Save button. So the next option here is the user profile. So if you click on this button, you will actually see the About Me page. This profile title is actually what is going to be linked to your account on Kloverpoint, and will actually come up in search engine results as well. The name here is your display name on Kloverpoint, so it can be your real name, or it can be a username, or it can be anything that you want your business name. Just keep in mind that there is a limit of 25 characters for your display name. Location is optional. You can choose to insert that or not. And here is the About Me text editor. So this is your standard text editor. Here you can see that we've actually inserted an image, and we've just typed in our content here. Now for those of you who are proficient with HTML, you can actually insert your HTML code here as well by disabling. By clicking on this link, if you click back, it'll take you back to the text editor. Now if we scroll down a little bit more, here are some statistics that are associated with your Kloverpoint profile page. These are completely optional. If you choose to not fill in any of these fields, then they will not be displayed in your profile page. If you do fill in some of these fields, then they will be displayed, and if you decide later on that you don't want them to be displayed anymore, just clear them out. Same thing applies to some of the contact methods that people can reach you through other services. And here are some links that you can insert as well for others to view. Here we have the ability to post any changes to your Kloverpoint profile page to your Twitter account. If you have linked up your Twitter account with Kloverpoint, and to post to Twitter, all you need to do is select on this checkbox, and here's the content that will be posted onto Twitter. We strongly recommend that you actually don't change any of these parameters here, the title and the tiny URL, because these parameters are actually in there to auto-generate links that will lead back to your Kloverpoint profile when it's posted on Twitter. Here are the comment settings. By default, comments are disabled for your profile page. If you want to allow others to be able to comment, then just simply select the option of your choice. Meta tags, again, if you want to insert keywords to your profile page, you can do so. And if you want to insert any attachments to your profile, you can just select on this link and it'll prompt you to upload any attachments of your choice. Once you're done here, you can actually just click on the Save button, and then your profile page will, any changes to your profile page will be saved. Here we have Twitter accounts, so if you would like to link any Twitter accounts that you have with Kloverpoint, just simply click on this button here. Here you'll see that we have connected our Kloverpoint Twitter account, and we've selected the option to import tweets and retweets. Now if you don't want to have your Twitter account associated with your Kloverpoint account anymore, just simply select the delete button here, the checkbox, and click Save Changes. Now if you have multiple Twitter accounts and you want to link them with your Kloverpoint account, simply click on the Add Account button, and you will be prompted to insert your Twitter details. Now if you have more than one Twitter account, they will actually show up in the list here. By default, you can select which account you want to post your Kloverpoint content to. So if you have more than one Twitter account, you'll see the options here. Selecting on your Twitter account will actually make it the default account that the Kloverpoint content will be posted to. If you're posting Kloverpoint content to your Twitter account and you want to post it through a different Twitter account, you actually have the option to do so by simply selecting on the drop-down menu. So this is all the information that you would need in order to set up your profile page on Kloverpoint. Thanks for watching our tutorial.